Humans have been using progressive plant-based therapy for medicine for millennia. But there are so many questions that consumers have about why it's so beneficial for the body.
CBD, a compound often misunderstood. It can provide relief to stress, heart disease, pain, the list goes on. Last year, the CBD market was valued at over $5 billion in the US alone. Still, people have questions. That's why today, we're with Equilibria CEO, Coco Meers.
Plant-based medicine genuinely makes you feel better. We love to focus on women because CBD helps bring balance to the body and name a woman who's only balancing one thing. And our job is to demystify it for them and help them live better lives. That is why Equilibria exists. Equilibria is a 360-degree women's wellness platform. We pair premium products with personalized service. So all of our members come to Equilibria and we guide them through a purchase process where they are selecting various products for their wellness goals, be it sleep, stress, balance, mood, women's health, and we are pairing them with a suite of products that they can incorporate into their daily wellness routine. And more importantly, we are pairing them with a certified wellness coach who's ensuring that they're using those products appropriately. Why CBD? Because it is an unbelievably efficacious, functional ingredient. Meaning rather than being a Band-Aid solution for the body, it is actually addressing the root cause. At Equilibria, if there's one thing we do, we help our members know that it is okay to not be okay.
So as a CEO and founder, we have the privilege and the responsibility of creating the culture that is going to set our employees and our enterprise up for success. At Equilibria, with our employee base of majority women, everybody's balancing a lot, and it's the mission of the company to provide that for women. So we've set up, great systems and processes for asynchronous, highly autonomous work to allow people to get to do work in their own way and on their own time. I'm really, really proud of that. I am not an effective leader when I am not connected with my children. When I leave work, of course I never leave it, but when I put my phone down, I take meaningful, tech breaks for bedtime, for family dinner. We sit around, there's absolutely no technology. I am present with my children. They're such a gift. Being a mother makes me a significantly better leader and founder. I am much more empathetic. I'm much more patient, and I'm like, my batteries are full.
What are some trends in the industry?
We were early to introduce this notion that wellness isn't just products. Wellness is lifestyle. Wellness is education. Wellness is understanding how these ingredients work in the body, why they're important, so that you feel empowered to make your own decisions about your wellness journey. As a wellness company, I take mission very, very seriously. That is what we do when we get up every single day. We decide what are the most efficacious functional wellness products from CBD and now expanding well beyond with our Chief Science Officer into a whole array of functional ingredients. We are a data-driven, science-backed products company. We're seeing more and more companies start to introduce services platforms as well, and educating their members with these sort of coaching models, which is, we welcome. I mean, it's important to educate the industry. How do you know how many milligrams should you use? Should you start with 10 milligrams or 100? Should you use a patch or take a soft gel or hold oil under your tongue? There are a tremendous amount of questions when it comes to how to adopt a functional ingredient into your wellness routine.
Hi.
Can you show me some of these products?
I would love to.
Awesome.
How do you want to feel, Will? How do you want to feel?
What's
going on with your body? What's going on with your life right now? Anything I need to know?
Well, I'm a CEO too, so I want to de-stress a little bit. I'm feeling the anxieties of the macroeconomic world that we live in.
Tell me about it.
Fast-paced energy. So
we've got stress solutions. We've got focus solutions.
This is a stress gummy.
These are our stress gummies.
If I took that right now, would it be too much?
No, I mean I think you would really like it. I'll go with you. Again,
all right.
This is the CEO suite, right? Yeah, I'll join. I'm with you. Focus is real. We live in this multitasking world where all of the time we're We're on every social media platform and our emails and our phones and in person in the meeting. I mean, multitasking has become the new normal and it's not good for our brains. Our brains were not designed to do 6 things at once. Monotasking is good for our brains. A great cornerstone of a CBD routine is either daily drops, which are sublingual and they go underneath the tongue.
Okay.
So 1 dropper here is 10 milligrams of a very high quality full spectrum CBD routine. Can I dose you?
Please.
Okay,
Yep.
I want you to hold this under your tongue. I'll do it with you. We're
How
gonna
long do I
hold
hold
it
it?
for 60 seconds,
Oh,
okay?
snap. Okay.
Snap. I won't give you the whole thing. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let it absorb. I'm gonna do the same thing. We're gonna let this absorb.
Bye.
Remember, CBD is about health, not high. We're not.
That's a joke.
You're good. That's a
Yeah,
joke.
that's a
That's a
joke.
joke. Daily drops and our daily soft gels. Most of our members are on either a drop or a soft gel. Our gummies are kind of a cross between the two. The longer you chew the gummy, our gummies have a really nice mouthfeel. They're designed to be held in mouth and enjoyed for a little bit longer so that you're getting that full spectrum oil into the sublingual glands in the cheeks and under the tongue as you chew.
Can I try one of those?
Of course you can. Here we go. We're just gonna keep on dosing well.
If I have too much, will it be like, no, you will be
You'll
very
just
chill
feel
later on?
really, you know what? So CBD is biphasic. You will not feel high. You may feel a little tired if you have too much, but it just won't be as effective for you if you have too much. So sometimes we're working with our members to say, hey, what's your baseline? Everybody's body needs something different. Our job is to understand what you need and kind of set you up with the right things. And we are literally personalizing routines for each person.
Okay, so
we get
these
them
are-
to baseline with the right doses and the right routine of CBD and the right form factors. It's not straightforward, we're all different. And then we personalize from there with our functional SKUs. We don't have the balance sheet to release 500, we're not the vitamin shop. And we don't need to be, we're not in that business. We're in the business of providing women with the most efficacious, efficient, baseline functional products that if she adopts every day, she's gonna live a better life.
What advice are you getting as a CEO right now from outside, either mentors or say investors, people on your board? What types of advice are you getting?
The advice that I'm getting now, the advice that all CEOs in the consumer and cannabis and technology markets are getting now is to optimize more for bottom line than for top. It's not rocket science. Unit economics should be your driving thought in the morning, afternoon, and night. Can you acquire a customer for less than you make on them the first time? If not, are you certain that you will bring them back to generate gross profit, and how many times? Think of the things that you do in your consumer life multiple times. It is extremely difficult to acquire and retain customers in a delightful and sticky way. So you can be in love with your model. You have to be in love with your model. That is necessary but not sufficient. Make sure that both your heart and your head are in line with each other and that the model that you're in love with is one whose unit economics will work now and into the future.
Now I'm gonna give a rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Okay? CEO can be stressful, you're being a CEO, the role. What do you do to de-stress?
Daily dose of CBD. Just kidding.
What's your last meal on earth?
There is an incredible Japanese chef who works in the Second in Paris that is the most amazing fusion of high-end Michelin French cuisine with unbelievable sushi and udon and all these fabulous Japanese delicacies.
Favorite sports team? All right, that's your answer. What book would you recommend to an entrepreneur or someone looking to start a company?
One of my favorite books is Ben Horowitz's The Hard Things About Hard Things.
Favorite TV series right now that you're watching? What are you binging?
My team loves to make fun of me because I'm notoriously bad at consuming all content, and if there is like a pop culture joke, I won't get it. But I have recently gotten into White Lotus and do very much enjoy it.
I'm giving you the ability to teleport anywhere.
I want to see my kids' faces light up when they see a real lion. I want to go to safari in Africa with my family.
Cryptocurrency and blockchain will be integrated in your business in the next 5 years.
Crypto, blockchain, no. Whereas, of course, Web3 is something that we're looking at and we're monitoring the consumer trends. We're in the business of helping women decide what to put in their physical bodies.
Virtual reality.
Same with virtual reality.
Artificial intelligence.
Yes. I mean, I don't think any business is going to escape the ubiquity of AI, and the rate of change is scary fast approaching.
One thing that I have a challenge with for this series is finding female CEOs.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you're doing this with us, but can you talk about that?
So glad we're talking about this. I have, there's a great angel women executive group, angel investors and women executive group here in Chicago. And I'm going to introduce you to hundreds of amazing female executives who need to be profiled.
Yeah,
They
it has honestly been a challenge for us.
They are out there, and you know, I feel such a responsibility to advocate for them, to shine a light on them, and you know, the representation is just as you said. I mean, you know.
It's not true to the world.
2% of venture funding last year went to female founders. You know, less than 5% of Fortune 100 CEOs are women. And yet we have all of these incredibly talented women leading organizations, and I feel like it's my responsibility to just help them hang on and get to that next step.
Tell me something that you know now that you wish you knew when you were first starting out in business.
I wish I knew when I was first starting out in business to ride the lows a little higher and the highs a little lower. Just when you think everything is going right and you're experiencing that hockey stick and you're up and to the right, watch out, because something is around the corner. And just when you're in the depths of despair and your whole team is crowded around a room, in a war room, brainstorming together because something is horribly wrong, I promise you'll have your very best idea. There are many things beyond our control. All we can do every single day is maintain culture, keep everybody aligned around one vision, one mission, and be very data-driven to make sure that our precious time and resources are moving the ball forward against that mission.
Well, I appreciate you, appreciate your time.
Awesome.
Really love your brand and love what you guys are going for and what you're doing. So thank you. Thank you so much for being in our episode.
Thank you, Will. This is fantastic. I loved doing it with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.